Important note, this video is purely satirical. It's meant to make fun of a mistake I made and try to make light of the chaos that ensued. Hopefully this will provide some light comedy in this difficult time. Thanks to the members of Elemental Materia for being so understanding and forgiving. Welcome to NEXTGames' video on the perfect MPK. Now, first, let's talk about what MPK means. It stands for Monster Player Killing. It's the act of getting hate on an aggressive mob and then using it to take out a person, or in this case, an entire alliance. Now, the act of MPKing in Dynamis-D is actually quite easy, since everything has alliance hate if they are nearby. However, killing your group in this manner is just going to anger everyone and more than likely get you removed from the alliance or the link shell. So your goal with the perfect MPK is to make yourself look so clueless and incompetent that the only conclusion others can reach is that it was a mistake. Okay, let's delve into how we do this. Step 1. Put yourself on a job that you have no business being on, something that you literally have played for less than 3 hours total in your life. Now, I chose to go with Red Mage, so that people are counting on me for not only buffs, but also backup cures. Fools. Now for step 2, you want to make sure you get into a party with good healing and tanking, so that your inadequacies as a healer are less noticed while you lay your trap. Step 3, make sure you have the right job set up for your plan. My strategy will involve stalling for a period of time, so I am choosing to go with the ninja sub-job. You will see how this helps me later in the run. Now step 4 is to make sure you are bringing as much attention to yourself as possible when you make this error. So I choose this bright purple outfit with the feather in my hat for extra flamboyance. Now we can't just start out the run with an MPK, as quite frankly, this group would handle pretty much anything I threw at them in Wave 1 or Wave 2. No, to take out this group, I will need patience. I shall wait until Wave 3 and then spring my trap. Let's go ahead and fast forward about an hour and a half when we are on Wave 3, and I will expertly execute the perfect MPK. Okay, here we are, an hour and a half into the run, farming Wave 3. It's go time. Now, a common mistake many would make is to simply do this at the start of fighting the mobs at the beginning of the air circle. This is a rookie mistake. People are very busy during this time, and you may not get noticed if you try and do it now. Instead, I suggest you wait until you are on the Vault Conductor, because if you can't divert the attention of the white mages, this is all going to be for naught. Now here we are, just one mob from the Vault Conductor. Time to carefully spring our trap. First, make sure you have been keeping up with Haste, Refresh, and Dia to help suspend the possibility of the idea that you've done any of this on purpose. Next, we throw out a quick Dia onto the Vault Conductor and then initiate plan MPK. We start by changing our target to something other than the Vault. In this case, I choose to haste Isfit. Next, you need to target the Vault again and then mistakenly hit some button on your keyboard that switches you to the air circle. This is the critical moment where it all comes together. Right as you switch to the air circle, start using Blind 2. Now you don't want to use something with too low of a casting time, as you want to be able to try and run away and act like you're trying to stop the casting. Now that all happened very quickly, so let's slow that down as timing is crucial here. As you can see, we're on the Vault Conductor and just made the quick switch to the air circle. We just hit our macro there for Blind 2. Now you want to wait a second or so to try and get the casting to start going off. Then you want to give the impression that you're trying to stop it from happening, so run in the other direction. But we both know it's going to go off. Right here it goes off, getting hate on the air circle and spawning the disjointed Elven. The trap has been sprung. However, your work is far from done. As soon as you spawn the disjointed Elven, smash a bunch of keys on your keyboard to let everyone know it was you and to bring attention to yourself. Now is when that ninja sub-job is going to come into play, as you want to be able to stall to try and draw all the attention of the white mages to you, leaving the tanks vulnerable. Run as far away as you can, and stay away from the other disjointed Elvens, because obviously you don't want to make this too obvious that you're doing it on purpose. We see we've gotten the attention of Lith there, so our plan is working perfectly. So with Lith kindly trying to keep me alive, it leaves Brab without any healing. The perfect situation for an MPK of the Alliance. Now until Brab is dead, they may still recover from this, so we need to make sure to keep running away from Lith as much as we can to try and make her job as difficult as possible. And there is Capuchin trying to do the right thing and hold the disjointed Elven. But I specifically failed to haste him so that there was no way he would be able to tank this mob. He goes down quickly. Next, it starts taking out the other white mages we have with ease. Now your goal at this point is to just keep running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to cause as much confusion and distraction as possible. Lucasta is nice enough to evoke the disjointed Elven and try and tank it by himself over on the side. Now, the right thing to do here would be to follow Lucasta and try and keep him alive and cure him, but of course, that just might actually lead to them recovering from this. So instead, continue to just run around crazily as if you have no idea what you're doing. Then eventually decide that the best course of action is to use Dia 3 on the Volt Conductor when it already has Dia 3 on it. I mean, it's not like we could be doing something better right now like curing Lucasta. And with Lucasta going down, all tanks have now fallen and are weakened. Your trap has been sprung, and at this point, it's only a matter of time for the rest. So, now that all the tanks have gone down, and most of the white mages, I realize at this point that I should be the one tanking this disjointed Elven, since the one I haven't died yet. I can do this. So let's go ahead and try and engage this disjointed Elven, get some hate on it, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to tank this thing for far longer than our awesome runes, ninjas, and paladins. Okay, on second thought, let's just go ahead and cure Bravian like I should have been doing on Lucasta. I mean, I do have to keep up the facade that this was a total accident or just sheer incompetence. The next 4 minutes involve the wipe of the entire alliance as I run around frantically, acting like I know what I'm doing in said situation, and eventually leading to the demise of the entire alliance. Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, I am very lucky that I have an alliance that is as forgiving and lighthearted as elemental materia. I definitely don't suggest you actually do any of the things I suggest in this video in real life. Thanks to the members of Elemental Materia who were present last night that put up with this air from me. Hopefully this video in some small way makes up for it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe and stay healthy.